Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of How to Use Ubers, and in this battle I'm battling the ultimate Uber user, and he's a bit of a noob because he has a choice Scarf Kyogre, he has Darkrai that uses Dark Void, he has a Wobbuffet, a Shedinja, a Giratina, and an Extreme Killer Arceus. So he chose quickly, assuming that he could beat my Uber team, but I'm using them correctly and properly, and justice has its ways, ladies and gentlemen. So since this is an all Ubers affair, all of my Ubers are going in, my OUs are going to stay on the bench and watch this match and enjoy, you know, like a cold drink or a cold beer or something like that. And the match begins because this is how to use Ubers and this is not how to lose against noobers. So, Lagoon Coliseum, the Uber Kingdom, and he comes out with his Darkrai and his bloody Wobbuffet. Anyway, this guy knows how to use his Ubers very well, but he uses them in a kind of newbie fashion. He has that noob touch. So I'm like, wait, what the heck are you doing? Oh yeah, that's right, go for the Trick Room and go for the Brave Bird on Darkrai, just in case he misses Dark Void. I don't know. Anyway, so I was like, go for the Sacred Fire, maybe. And I'm like, yeah, go for the Sacred Fire on Darkrai because I want to see how much that's gonna do. But will it? Let's see what happens. I was pretty sure that this guy would have gone for the Dark Void and it would have trapped me in with Wobbuffet. That is so cheap and lame, ladies and gentlemen. But watch this. Darkrai goes for the damn Protect. I'm like, oh, right. He was like maybe scouting me, I don't know. Maybe predicted me, I have no idea still. So he goes for the Encore, and Dialga goes for the Trick Room, and he manages to get the bloody Trick Room, and I cannot switch out because Wobbuffet is in the match, which is very, very bad news for me because I hate Wobbuffet, I hate fighting against them and anything that has to do with them. So I'm gonna go for the Sacred Fire on Darkrai because I do not like it at all. I want it out of the way as fast as possible, and since I got the Trick Room up, Darkrai will no longer be posing a threat to me. I've got Aura Sphere, but big drawback, big butts. Wobbuffet leads, and Wobbuffet is slower than any of my Pokemon because his base speed is slow as dirt, and it is slow as dirt. So he chooses to switch out his bloody Darkrai, and I'm like, no, and he switches out into his Giratina like he's like some kind of boss or something. He predicts me like a bloody beast. Wobbuffet locks me into... So Giratina Wobbuffet locks me into the Trick Room, and I get a Sacred Fire that does nothing to Giratina because it resists Fire type, and I get the burn luckily because it's a bloody Ho-Oh, and I get Life Orb damage and too much, and anyway, Giratina restores health with his bloody lefties and gets, well, it's actually negated because his leftovers are quite useless right now. So I'm locked into Trick Room, which is very, very bad because I don't want to be dealing with this Darkrai on the loose and having no Trick Room because he's going to Dark Void me and kill me to death with his Bad Dreams and his Dark Pulse, and he's going to set up, and you know what Darkrai's do once you fall asleep, because Darkrai should be not the Nightmare Pokemon, whatever it's called, it should be the Rape Pokemon because it puts you to sleep and rapes you with Dark Void. Anyway, so I'm waiting for this guy to pick moves. Wobbuffet is a serious problem because he outslows me and he can get his damn moves first before I do, and I'm like, crap. But there is justice out there, and Giratina will go for the Dragon Pulse. So that didn't do a whole lot on Ho-Oh because it is special bulky as hell, and Ho-Oh slaps Giratina with its wings like, how dare you, I'm gonna punish you because I'm Ho-Oh and I'm awesome like that. And Wobbuffet, that little locks me into Encore, but the bright side is that he has He's like maybe out of encores. So I'm also encored into Trick Room, but look at this, look at this. Justice finds its way and my encore ended, so that means, what does that mean? Yes, I can start blasting things away with Dragon Pulse and Aura Sphere and whatever else I have. Ice Beam? Yes. I don't want to reveal Ice Beam because it's a very valuable move, and I know that he is hiding something weak to Ice Beam in there somewhere. And Dragon Pulse is pretty obvious for a Giratina to be having in its moveset. And Ho-Oh is like, what's up? He's like all crazy and like, I'm locked into punishment. I'm locked into punishing people. And that is your choice, my friend. You could have encored me into Sacred Fire. You could have encored me into anything else, but no, you wanted yourself to burn in the punishment. This is a ride that will go a long way because I've got a very long way in front of me. And he goes for the encore, maybe on Dialga, but I think that encore fails when your opponent has no moves left. Before, like, if you get out of the encore and you've got no PP left, the encore fails, so I'm free to use Dragon Pulse and take Giratina out of the way, which is good to see because that's one wall out of the way. But he was crippled, he was burned, his lefties were negated, so it would have taken him some turns to take out. And that's always good to see because I do not want to be dealing with Giratina. And I'm expecting to see his Darkrai. I'm like, come boy, come, I've got a little special surprise for you. Now, watch this. Darkrai's out here and he's gonna, like, I don't know, maybe Dark Void me. Is he gonna go for the Protect? I don't know. I don't care. He thinks that since he is my Ho-Oh's encored, I'm pretty sure that he must have been thinking that even if he packs Dragon Pulse or Aura Sphere, he must have had the Focus Sash on his Darkrai, thinking that I can at least survive an attack, hoping that the Encore punishment hits Wobbuffet, and he would hang on his Focus Sash. But even if he did hang on his Focus Sash, even if he got the Dark Void off, my Dialga has a Lumberry. It would have woken up and would have blasted him with a bloody Aura Sphere on the second turn, and it would have wasted a whole turn of Trick Room, but it would have gotten Darkrai out of the way, and that is always good to see, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh crap, Charm goes off on the Ho-Oh, and I'm like, punishment is completely useless, and I'm waiting for myself to get out of the bloody punishment and kill things with Sacred Fire. So, luckily my Encore randomly hits Darkrai, hit life orb damage, and look at this, last Darkrai I'll ever kill ends with a beautiful overkilling critical hit, and this is justice. This is for every single time I got Dark Voided and miserably murdered by Dark Pulse or Nightmare or anything awful that these bloody Darkrai's do. And that was a beautiful shot. And this guy's like, okay, things are not going my way, I do not like this, but I do have my Choice Scarf Kyogre with me, and I'm going to beat you with a Choice Scarf Water Spout, Thunder, Ice Beam. I don't remember what he does because I'm so concentrated on poning this guy. So I'm like, Dragon Pulse, do as much as you can because I want this guy to suffer because I've played against this guy many times. I've got a battle with him. My 11th PBR battle was when I used my Kyle Pass and he missed Dark Void on my Garchomp and he lost the entire match. And I'm here facing him with Ubers yet again, and I'm getting justice because this is what we do. Now I'm locked into punishment. I hope I can shake it off because he gets a -4. Now Ho-Oh is at -4, and this is getting ridiculous, and I want to recover my health back. And look what Dialga does, ladies and gentlemen. Gets a beautiful critical hit on Kyogre, rendering it useless. Ho-Oh goes for the punishment, and at -4 is like, nah, I'm gonna slap you with my shiny feathers, my rainbow colored feathers, and I'm gonna make you, go back to the ocean. Just go back into the sea basin. That's where you belong. It's not monsoon season yet, so rain still falls, and I still have I have my Giratina in the back. And I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse on Wobbuffet, and Ho-Oh is locked into the bloody punishment. And it's kind of ironic because the only punishment that anyone's receiving is myself. I'm receiving the punishment for Ho-Oh, and I hope that he shakes out of the bloody encore quite soon. And like, it's been like what, 2 turns, 3 turns? I have no idea. Anyway, ooh, look, fries are here. So while I narrate, I'm going to be taking a beautiful snack made by my mom. Beautiful. Sorry about that. Anyway, so while I take my snack, well, I'm not going to be crunching here, but anyway, I'm going to wait for it to cool down, and I'm going to wait for this guy to either quit, but he does not look like he's going to quit because he is going to annoy the crap out of me because it's a bloody Wobbuffet, and it can't do anything but Shadow Tag me and Charm me and Mirror Coat me or counter me, or I don't know me anyway. But it's a Wobbuffet, and he's no Wynaut. I mean, Wynaut is way awesome because it's got that custom berry Destiny Bond Mirror Coat, and I think it's more suitable than Charm. I mean, Charm, come on, man. What would you do if someone had a special attacker? Anyway, so Ho-Oh goes for the punishment because it's the only bloody thing it can do. And it does nothing to Wobbuffet because it is at -4, and it has a citrus berry, and I'm like, this is gonna take long, isn't it? So my Ho-Oh is close to dying because it does not want to shake off the bloody encore, and Wobbuffet goes for the Mirror Coat, and it will kill my Dialga. Goodbye, Dialga, you did very well. Dialga goes down from the Mirror Coat, and I think that he did wonderfully in this match. Landed 2 beautiful critical hits, and Ho-Oh, despite being at -4, helped take down both of the guys. He was like, he instinctively knew that he had to gang up on Kyogre and Darkrai because that was the right thing to do, and Giratina is out here, and I'm like, I'm not gonna kill this Wobbuffet. I am going to overkill it. I am going to annihilate it with a beautiful stabbed super effective shadow wall for my full-on offensive Giratina, because that's the way I like to do it. And it is ridiculous. Ho is ridiculous because he is 2 life orbs away from smashing his face into the ground, and it's actually funny because I was encored from the very beginning of this match, and up to now I haven't been able to shake it off, but still Ho-Oh did a lot of work. He did brilliantly in this match. I have to say, I am very, very satisfied with Ho-Oh. Even, I mean, this proves how awesome the overkill from Giratina is. Like, what, 2 HP, 3 HP, and Giratina's like, overkill, bitch. And Ho-Oh, despite being at -4, proves how awesome he is. Love it when he says that. Proves how awesome he is, even at a -4, locked into an encore, unstabbed punishment. So my series will be coming into an end. Like, I'm gonna be adding like 5 videos. So I will be explaining it in the next battle how my series is going to end. So stay tuned till then, and I'll be seeing you in the next battle. So goodbye, everyone.